Oops. Of course that would happen. Oh, is this dog gonna freak out when I start talking? Hello friends, we are back with another Balisong unboxing today. And this one's the result of my first ever Balisong trade that I've ever taken part in, which is you know, pretty monumental to the world's first, or I don't know what I'm saying. I'm here in the outer sanctum of my mother's house, because that's where I had it shipped. While I'm finishing removing any form of address on this box, let me explain how I came to acquire this knife and got into this trade. My good friend Branson_Flips over on Instagram, he messaged me with a proposal to trade my replicant clone for what's in this box. And I thought about it for a little bit. I was kind of on the fence for a little while, but then I was like, I already have a real replicant, and it's pretty much the best version of a real replicant, so really, I really have no reason to have a replicant clone except I maybe have a beater, but I never even flipped that thing. Every single time you guys seen me flip that rep clone on camera is pretty much the only time I ever flipped that knife, because I have my other real replicant. I didn't have any other reason to flip that one. So I started doing some research on the knife that's in this box. I watched a couple videos and then I was like, yeah, okay, I want it. So we ended up doing the trade. Branson, being the amazing fellow that he is, he set this thing up to have like 2-day shipping. So I got mine right away. My replicant clone is currently en route to him. So we'll definitely do a follow-up. Excuse you. We'll definitely do a follow-up for whenever he gets a hold of it. But for now, let's unbox my brand new other Balisong. Continuing on with the trend of me being super unprepared for unboxings, I didn't bring any of my other Balisongs with me. So we're going to use a gigantic chef's knife. We have a box inside of a box, and there is that logo right there. It says the Svix or Six. I don't know how. Anyway, you should know what it is by now. Oh, you should know what it is already because it's in the thumbnail on the top. Anyway, let's. How do you open this? Oh, Branson, you are a genius. Everyone go follow Branson_Flips right now, because he just created an ingenious way of shipping out Balisongs. When you go and ship something, especially something small like a Balisong, you want to kind of wrap it and stuff, make sure it's not going to get jostled around and messed up anywhere. And Branson thought of the genius idea of using a bag of Sour Patch Kids to protect this knife. I love you. So, here's the thing. Let us unravel this mystery. Ooh, it's cold. Well, here we have the Svix Zephyr. First flip. Ooh, I have to... Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm not regretting this trade so far. I really like that. It's a little heavier than I thought it would be. Ooh, it sounds nice. Ooh, okay, we'll go and like seriously flip this thing here in a second, but let's talk about it. So this is the Svix Zephyr. I believe it's a Zephyr version 2, so it's not like the latest version that comes with bushings and all that cool, interesting stuff. But it is still a very well-renowned trainer. The Svix is like... A lot of people seem to really like these, and from my first impressions flipping this thing, I can see why. This thing's got some weight to it. I didn't think it would. It definitely has a little bit of signs of wear, but one of the main selling points of these Zephyrs is that they try and build them like tanks, so they're like made to be beaters. As you can see, it's like a two-tone blue anodized and then just silver on top. I'm digging it. I feel like this blade used to be black. There's still some black like on the bottom right here. I don't really care about it being brand new, and being that I've flipped for like 10 years or 9 years or something like that. I got into flipping before like bushings and really tight tolerances were really like a lot of people think you needed to have it. So it does come with tap and it does have a little bit of play. He says it can be tuned out, which I will attempt to do, but I'm not really a big stickler for something having no play and no tap. I really couldn't care less. All I really care about is how it flips, and so far I really like the way it flips. It's got a kukri style trainer blade. That's what sold me on this thing, is that it has a kukri style trainer blade. I've never said this in any of my Balisong videos, but kukri blades are by far my favorite style of blade. A close second would be a Tonto blade, but it's not that close of a second. This thing comes with 775 aluminum handles, which is the strongest commercial grade titanium available. It has bronze phosphorus washers, a nice pivot system. It's got some weights pressed in on the back. It's got press fit Zen pins, kukri style trainer blade, and this is like the two-tone version, so it's like anodized blue, and then on the tops it's silver, which I do quite enjoy. It does have a little bit of wear on it, but it's still in pretty good condition. There's the play it came with. It does have tap, but again, I don't really care. I really like the grip pattern that's on these handles. Feels really good. I don't know. I'm digging the way this thing... So far, just like sitting here kind of uncomfortably flipping, it feels pretty good. I think I'm gonna go set you guys up over there and we'll check out how this thing flips. All right, before we begin, let's do a like official sound test. So here's the sound test. I like that sound. I was probably out of frame that entire time. Let's see what this thing can do. Oh. It's definitely a little bit heavier than most aluminum trainers. But the balance on it's really nice. I like it. It does need to be tuned a little bit though. I can feel it getting looser. That's where the balance is on it. It's got a little bit more weight on the ends of the handles, which I kind of do prefer. Chaplains feel pretty good. There's a kid throwing up. Oh, it's hot. Fanning feels good. Really? So since this trainer is on the heavier side, it is kind of making my carpal tunnel kick in a little faster. But I do like the way it flips. Even though I can't scissor on it to save my life. Yeah, I like this. I like this balance that it's got. It's on the heavier side, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. And it's not, when I say it's on the heavier side, I don't mean it weighs like as much as like a brass Balisong, but heavier than you think an aluminum Balisong would be. I really do enjoy that grip pattern that it has on it. It's not really slipping out of my hands like other solid aluminum handles would. One thing that's a little bit of a downside if you're actually wanting to use this thing as like a proper trainer so that one day you can eventually use a live blade is it doesn't have a bite handle indicator, so that's a little bit of a downside. I definitely do prefer when trainers have that little bite handle indicator. That's probably the one downside I can think of for this knife. Come on, I can't scissor with this thing. I'm also just kind of bad at scissors anyway, so, you know, not entirely the knife's fault. So this is the version 2. It doesn't have bushings or anything. I believe the version 3s do, which is pretty cool. But, there we go. Finally. I think this is a half decent flipping demo. Got some alright stuff. Definitely got to go tune this thing a little bit and probably flips a lot better. Consensus for the flipping demo is I like the way it flips. It's a little heavy, needs to be tuned. I suck at flipping, but I like the way it flips. I'm getting a zit like just right where my glasses lay on my nose, and it's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying, and it's not going away, so I guess we'll call it Nardeth. But anyway, I think that's going to wrap up the video on my first successful trade and my unboxing and first impressions of the Svix Co Zephyr. So far, I really like it. Funny story, a couple months ago, it was a while ago already, but I actually did end up reaching out to Svix a while ago to see if he'd be interested in working together and maybe do some reviews. And full transparency, I'm not gonna lie whatsoever. He was kind of being a condescending butthole to me. You know, who knows? Maybe I caught him on an off day. A lot of people say he's a really swell guy, but he's kind of rude to me and was very condescending. So, you know, definitely not gonna hold it against him, considering that I don't actually have a whole lot of Balisong videos up. And if we're being real, since I have a clone within a mile radius of me, some sections of the Balisong community probably doesn't think very highly of me. But, you know, what can you do? Anyway, I'm getting off track. So far, this is a fantastic product and I really do enjoy it. A review will be coming in the future. For that, I need to do the 2 reviews for my BB barflies. I was supposed to do those before this, but this came a lot faster than I thought it would, because Branson_Flips is an amazing fellow and he got this to me lightning fast. Big shout out to Branson_Flips on Instagram. Go give him a follow. He's a very swell fellow, a swello if you will. Branson's awesome. This trainer's awesome. I'm happy. First successful trade is done. And I think that's going to wrap up this video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, let me know by leaving a like, leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions, share this video around, subscribe for more if you haven't already and you enjoy the content that I put out, whether that be Balisongs, guitar, BMX, porn, you name it. If you enjoy it, make sure you're subscribed and you hit the bell notification so you can be notified the next time I upload a video. Also follow me on Instagram at DenDenBMX. I'm done being a tool. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.